Welcome everyone, Christine here with a campaign guide for Skarsnik in Total War Warhammer 3 Immortal Empires, and I'm going to show you in this video how to end up dominating as the little runt and end up achieving a great deal of power very quickly. You do start with the tier 2 Goblin barracks, and you're going to want to get the Giant River Troll Hag. Why is that? Replenishment. You do have stock stands with Skarsnik at the beginning of the campaign, and you'll be able to get stock stands with every army later on. Though, unfortunately, that didn't work over there. So be it. That's not really too big of a problem. There's a chance it can fail, there's a chance it can succeed. That's not really the issue. If it does succeed, you might be able to take this element. So right here, this is a tier 2 settlement, so you might capture it as a tier 2 settlement. That would be a nice benefit at the beginning of your campaign. So we're going to want to get a lord over here. Any lord will do. Personally, I do enjoy getting my hands on some shamans. And actually, what we're going to do over here, we're going to move Skarsnik outside. We're going to put all the units in that settlement. And that's because of the extra replenishment, and start getting some extra recruitment options, some global recruitment done right there. Not really a problem. The Root Marcher, the Gobos. So Skarsnik will take a bit longer to replenish right there. It is a bit of a shame, but hey, it is what it is. You could save before that battle. We also have a bunch of factions we could declare war on or get various agreements with. You might consider getting a non-aggression pact with these guys, but it might be more beneficial in your campaign if you get a non-aggression pact with Tretch. Because Tretch might just very well decide that he's going to attack you, and you'd rather not have to deal with him. It's not because he's difficult to deal with, it's just like the inconvenience of having to deal with freaking Tretch. That's just really it in this campaign. So anyway, if you can capture this as a tier 2 settlement, that could be great, because you could possibly get the control building for more recruitment slots. So regardless, just make sure you pick this up. Yes, we lose some goblin archers. Whoop-de-doo, that doesn't matter. Get the extra local recruitment capacity over here through that commandment and get more gobos. And then we get the Night Goblin Big Boss. We do get some items. They're all on Skarsnik anyway, because of course they are. Get these other items on the other one. And now what Thorgrim is going to do every single time in this campaign is he's always going to take Mount Squidhorn. And that is what we're then going to declare war on him. Not necessarily here. We may want to wait another turn. Why? Because he's not recruiting right there. As you can see, he hasn't started recruitment. He takes the settlement. He's probably recruiting with another army. We do want to deal with him, but not necessarily now. So, okay. Go to him, declare war on the Moon Howlers, and see what various agreements are available in this campaign. But yeah, we are going to move our little army right here and transit and move this force right to this settlement. Next turn we will get more guys. Okay, that's all very good. And get the... Yeah, you want to get the growth benefit, but you may also want the armor benefit right there. So get the growth benefit first, deal with Thorgrim. He will declare war on you, but he won't declare war on you instantly. And that is exactly what you want to use to your advantage in this campaign. Because Skarsnik has a pretty good ambush chance against Thorgrim. Just like Thorgrim can ambush Skarsnik, you can ambush Thorgrim in turn. So what we're going to do over here, get that Giant River Troll Hag, get the mushrooms, the shrooms, okay, and we're also going to get the shaman right here, a regular one, get more growth, get more buildings, not really a problem, and yes, that's going to take a bit right there to sort it out, and we are going to set up a lovely ambush. That is maybe not enough, potentially, depends on how you want to view it. Okay, so let's pay attention to what's going on over here. Get a non-aggression pact with these guys. And also declare war on the Lamian Sisterhood, get even more money, and do some more aggression. And we can declare war on Forgrim right here. Tretch is likely, and I do say likely, to break any kind of arrangement you have with him. But we do have a fairly good ambush success chance right here. So even though Forgrim is certainly going to attack us right now, he will, chances are he will get obliterated, as I said, and we get his money. And now we are in a free position to take care of Karak. Just recruit troops along the way, take care of Karak, get that settlement, get the money over there, take that as your capital. Like, you eliminate that army, it's already a done deal. You could rightly argue that it's not necessarily worth it, but it's kind of annoying. Like, we can't declare war on a faction we actually start that war with. That is a bit frustrating, because it would be nice, and undeniably so, it would certainly be nice to be able to declare war on those fellows right there. So yeah, we got some money, but we can also wait an extra turn with regards to that and get this settlement as a tier 2 settlement. So between the WAs and the units you have, you should be fine enough to be able to take it down Forgrim. No problem right there. Campaign line sight, weapon strength. If the ambush fails, you just fight the battle. You can win the battle, but you could also save, like, you know, you get ambusher as a benefit right there. So it's like, you know, succeeding with an ambush as Skarsnik is not really a freaking hard thing. Make sure you get Brainbuster for your shaman. And it's up to you. Do you want your first WA to go on Forgrim, even though he may not necessarily have the best rewards, or do you want to wait an extra turn, maybe get better rewards if he's higher faction strength? That is your decision on that subject. For the sake of this video, I am going to do it right here, so we can get those extra Y units and just eliminate Forgrim. Alright, so a few turns later, Karak is under our control. I did get lucky in getting it at tier 3, as opposed to the fact that the first settlement I took wasn't at tier 2. That is a bit of an unfortunate situation with that one. But you can always, if you're in a situation where you cannot resolve these battles, you can always put yourself in a position where you are taking advantage of things to your favor. Now, one thing worth pointing out in regards to WAs, it's great, generally speaking, to declare a WA. However, if you're trying to ambush an army, your WA may be a detriment, let's put it mildly, in that respect. You do want the Giant River Troll Hag, and I even got myself a Night Goblin Big Boss. The reason I got myself a Night Goblin Big Boss is, well, I constructed the Mangler building, then got rid of it. Why did I get rid of it? Why not construct Manglers? Well, because we can get Manglers at tier 3 from the Brightstone Mine that Skarsnik can get, which we are already constructing as a building right here. We even don't need this, by the way. We have no further need of that. So we have an ambush right here against Barakvar. And the way you fund your economy, various declarations of war, declaration of peace. I haven't done any region trading right here so far. And the only reason I'll do region trading is not even remotely related to money, is actually related, though it is going to help me financially speaking, don't get me wrong on that. But the reason we're going to do some region trading in this situation is actually going to come down to Gorbad. So what we want is we want Gorbad to become our little pawn over here in this campaign. So we want him to deal with Barakvar, while we go deal with other things in this campaign. Now we can get our hands on various other things, including stone trolls. Now, I deliberately did not, and I gotta say this, I deliberately did not pick up over there non-aggression pact against Gorbat or an alliance or anything like that. That is deliberate. That is part of the plan. We are going to make sure that plan works without a hitch, because we want Gorbat under our control. You also get a bunch of scrap, so I got unlucky over here with regards to some of the stuff that I've been picking up. I do need more money, but the problem is that maybe I can. So I'll just delay the stone trolls right here. So yeah, just... Gorbat is probably somewhere around here. Okay? Simple to understand, easy enough to grasp. He might be further along. This is where variety does come in. You can't always control it. But your goal here is not necessarily to get Gorbat. Your goal is to get Karak 8 Peaks. And if you can get Karak 8 Peaks, well, that's even better for you. But if you can get Gorbat along the way, well, that's even more fantastic in this situation. But it is not required, to put it mildly, in this campaign. Regardless, we are going to pay attention to where Gorbat is, and we're going to go beat the crap out of him, because we can. See, the little war we just engineered between him and Barak Var is going to be all to our advantage. We do need more money, so various declarations, again, peace, war, that kind of stuff, right? It's like, oh, who do we declare war on? Maybe let's go against the Skaven. Or maybe not. It's all on you, really. It's your decision on this subject. Do you want to declare war on Queek this early? Keep in mind, Queek is not an easy fight. However, if you do wait with regards to declaring war on Queek, you may end up regretting that one. Because Queek is certainly a freaking annoyance to deal with in a campaign. So we do want to save up for this, but not to worry on that subject. We are going to get Gorbat, and we're going to get a bunch of territory from our ogre friend. We're going to sell a bunch of territory to our ogre friend. Do you need to do this? Not necessarily so. Do you want to do this? That's kind of where the discussion comes in, doesn't it? Is it worth confederating Gorbat, selling his territory to Scrag, getting truckloads of money in the process, and just, you know, and being filthy fucking rich? So you see, Gorbat does have more armies than you. And yet, we kill him with an auto-resolve. We get some replenishment. We even take Barak Var right there. Form Confederation. We are filthy fucking rich, boys and girls. Just the Confederation alone is going to make us rich. So Barak Var is finished, more or less, right now. It is a weird situation where the AI is always constantly freaking retreating against you, but that doesn't matter. What matters here is Mr. Scrag is going to give us all the money we could need in this campaign. Don't worry too much about that. So we are rich. Again, it's really up to your personal decision if you want to do this or not. That's... Holy moly, this guy has had a lot of armies. What? Okay, hold on a second. This is a bit much even for me. It's like, what? This guy's real. It's like, what the hell, Gorbat? What is this? The freaking, what the heck? It's like, what did this guy have? Like the freaking Dice-sphere of greenskins? Like, I can't believe how many armies this guy had. Like, I'm sorry, it's like, that's a bit much even for my particular taste. Like, I'm not gonna lie. But really, sell Barak Var, interestingly enough, he will offer you a lot of freaking money for Barak Var itself. And yeah, that's a bit much. Like, I'm all for, you know, beating the crap out of other people and taking their shit, but gotta be some, you know, measurement in that situation. I know greenskins are ridiculous, but it's like, this is a bit crazy. Like, no freaking joke. That's that's really insane. I'm sorry, that's genuinely like, whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing over there, buddy? Okay, so get some gifts over there. Hello, Quake. Let's say we declare war on Karak. We get a non-aggression. No. It's like one of those state of affairs where you kind of want to. I know. But if he takes Karak 8 Peaks before you, you will have to break that agreement. So, maybe not. We can declare war on Elspeth. He will fight Elspeth. He may win against Elspeth. He may not win against Elspeth. Just go for as many declarations of war that you have available. Not gonna lie, I did not expect. Make sure you don't get the underboss skill. It is genuinely the worst skill that you could ever get in the game. The reason is it steals experience from other lords. That sounds great until you realize that the key to victory in a campaign in Warhammer 3 is not to have one super powerful army. That's the trap I'm sure a lot of people fall into. The key to victory in Warhammer 3 is to have many smaller armies, or not necessarily small, because what I have right here is like a biblical tide of freaking greenskins. Oh, it was. Like, holy shit, Corbat. You don't play half measures, do you, buddy? He does not. So, Barakvar is probably going to lay siege to this settlement. Can we stop them? That is the question. We could try. So they'll attack right there. We will see, I guess. Boy, this guy went crazy. I did not expect Gorbat to just be like, I have a Dyson sphere, welcome to my lair. Sometimes you get lucky in campaigns, sometimes you get unlucky in the Legendary Lords. Regardless, though, I didn't need Gorbat to provide me all of this, right? It's like, that was not important. All I needed from Gorbat is him. He's actually really good as a Legendary Lord to Confederate. He's not so great in terms of his faction effects. Like, I'd say Skarsnik is much better as a Legendary Lord in that respect. But yeah, so, hello, Barakvar. Goodbye, Barakvar. Yeah, so I expected that would happen, and now we can just auto-resolve this, get that sorted out. I just want... Okay, so this army right here is going to be completely dismantled, except the spiders, and we're gonna send every... Legendary AI, gentlemen. Legendary AI. Like, I keep thinking about that nonsense, and it's like, fuck me, that's mad. Like, I'm sorry, that's like... What? I need more forces. Well, I need more money anyway, so... Yeah, kind of the same thing, isn't it? Okay, so we, no, we go over here, we sell Dakraz. Oh, no, we get the barracks, or maybe we can sell Dakraz. Yeah, that should save our bacon for a turn. The real question is, do I want to declare war on Scrag, I'm sorry, on Malagor right here for a turn? Kind of fucked it up with this one. Yeah, we will make nice with Scarbrand. The feeling when you're making nice with Scarbrand because you're terrified what would freaking happen. This is the kind of situation in a campaign where either, and there's no in between on this, either you become biblically powerful or you lose it all by overreaching. Yeah, I'm not sure I can overreach even if I fucking try right now. I think I've gone beyond overreaching in this campaign, and it's like now it's just bananas, complete bloody bananas. Okay, what do you want, Belagar? Is he fine? He's fine. We could go to war with the Black Venom, get some money from that process. We get also caravans of Cafe to show up, so that can give us even more money. So declare war on Snitch, get some money from Cafe. It's always that good stuff, right? The Famished? Really? Yeah, declare war on the Ogres. Sometimes some crazy shit happens in campaign. Do we need to save Isaac? You don't need to. Like, seriously, you really don't need to. It's like, it's nice if you do, but you don't need to. So, I'm gonna need to dispense some of this, because This is a bit much. I don't need 4, 5. How many armies do I even have? 7. I thought Grombrindle was an insane campaign. I guess I was freaking wrong on all freaking counts. I'll leave those 2 armies to raid the Skaven so I can get more money for that process. Or one of those armies to raid this game. Maybe both. Depends on the kind of situation I find myself in, right? Yeah. You die. You die. Wait, really, Malagor? Fuck you. Okay. Okay. You know what? Screw Ekrund. We don't need Ekrund. We can deal with other stuff in this campaign without Ekrund. I'll tell you what. We do not fucking need that situation. Let me introduce you to my little friend, Skarbrand. Like, you can deal with Skarbrand in this campaign. Let's just go with that situation. So, hello over there. Go beat him up, if you will. Thank you very much. Your service is greatly appreciated, Skarbrand. We will remember you. Yeah, that was pretty nice. Not gonna lie. Like, he just ambushed 2 armies back to back and just auto-resolved both of them. Sometimes that happens. I'm a lazy bastard, right? With regards to, you know, auto-resolving, that kind of stuff. That's on me. Wait, how much do I freaking need? 2 more. Hold on. Let's just be on the safe side, right? So if you will, Skarbrand, please kill that bastard. I really hate his freaking existence. Like, seriously, I don't think any Beastman campaign adds anything in the game right now except freaking frustration. It's one thing to deal with the foe. It's even another thing to deal with the foe that's constantly raiding. But you know that the Beastmen account to zilch, right? So it's like, all they can offer in a campaign is an annoyance. That's it. They don't offer challenge. They don't offer serious. They don't offer good gameplay. They don't offer anything really. Okay. So that's some money. So let Skarbrand deal with him. He's at war with Ryan. He's dead. Ungrim will be coming for us next, but we can tackle that. Let's delay that. So yeah, we just want to deal with everything right here. What do we got? That's a Black Orc Big Boss. That's nice. And I'm gonna try getting that, you know, his settlement right there. There. Introducing the Skarbrand. Yeah, he's gonna declare, like, war, declarations of war. The problem is you can actually become too powerful too early on in a campaign, and that's when everyone starts declaring war on you, and everything goes to hell, because why not? That's just the nature of the beast sometimes. There we go. Okay, fuck the spiders then. Get rid of them, save the money. Like, literally, I spent too much gold on this shit, so... Okay, let's see over here. Can we try? No. Let's move slowly and carefully right there. Move that Black Orc Big Boss. We got another hero right here. That legendary hero, and we can move on Karak 8 Peaks. We do need more gold. Is he at war with anyone that we could take advantage of? Yes, we could. He's at war with the Blessed Dread. Oof, you're dead, Snitch. I'm sorry to say, you are gone. Let's declare war on Cetra. For his Skarbrand.
Why you contact me?
And also the Blood Gushers. That should help us get going. It's just a question of maintaining the economy until you get Karak 8 Peaks. Once you get Karak 8 Peaks, it is GG. Well played. You might want to defend Iron Rock, but we can worry about that later. Truth be told, this territory, it's kind of unimportant. Oh. I think he's gonna have a really bad day, don't you think? I think so too, right? We can deal with Skarbrand later on if need be, but yeah. I think Malagor actually took more casualties than I anticipated. Or maybe I'm just that powerful compared to him. Anyway, so now we have several armies ready to go into position over here. So we come over here, we loot and occupy this element. I guess Snitch beat me to it, but that's fine. We do have several armies that we can use, so we are going to use them, get our guys into position right here. Get some training done. Well, hello, Scarbrand. Thanks for the support, the moral support. You will pay me for the pleasure of killing Malagor. How about that? We disband this entire army because it's not important. We sell that settlement to Scarbrand, we get filthy rich. We sell X settlement to Scarbrand, we get filthy rich. You know the deal. You know how this is going to go down. Am I concerned about the World Edge Archway? Kind of. We could get some goblins right here. We do need Karak 8 Peaks quickly, so turn 20 almost, and we're on the verge of attacking Karak 8 Peaks. Can we get a peace agreement with someone? No. Not yet. Anything else? No, 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 no. Ah.
Thou shalt treat me
Alibi.
with the respect I deserve.
This is the key to money. Well, there are multiple keys to money, but this is one of the better ones. Now, one of the things you may want from Scarbrand is Galbraith, actually. You serious? You declared war on Scarbrand. Mad. Insane. Maniac. Go deal with him. He's your problems, Greg, not mine. So once we take Karak 8 Peaks, we take that settlement, we are going to be in a position where... Okay, so... You see the situation here. This is not necessarily the best situation to find yourself in, but we can make this work. Oh, it's actually going to take me another turn. Great. But we can work with this. We can function with this. We do got some greenskins, so that's actually nice. And I think I'm going to set up a garrison building. Like one of the few freaking times in a campaign where I set up a garrison building. Why am I setting up a garrison building? Because Malagor is Malagor and an annoying... What the hell has Scarbrand been doing? You never know. Anyway, we just sell the Sunken Cur March to him, we get paid, or do we sell it to him? Well, Scrag is at war with him, so, yeah, I guess... Wait, I know what we can do. Let's check something here. We do need to kill Queek, but we don't need to kill Queek immediately. Is an incentive structure to use your enemies in your favor. So over here, we're just gonna sell... God damn. It would have been nice, wouldn't it? Like, you can't sell the Sunken Kurmark to him, but you can sell the Floating Village to him. And the problem is that's gonna rebel very quickly, so yeah, let's just sell that and work with it. Well, guess the hard way it is then. So we got 3 armies. Right here, put them all in replenishment, no problem. And go to the scrap upgrades and get the bonus versus infantry. Why the bonus versus infantry? Well, you don't really need the smoke bomb upgrade, so it's just better to go for that one right there. Yeah, get the shaman building. Get the growth building right here. If Malagor shows his face, like, I admittedly thought that Malagor would lose to 2 full stacks of greenskins, but yes, I could have won manually, but the point of these videos is like for me to find the easiest, cheapest, less stressful way to win a campaign. Ooh, Queek, my buddy, my friend, my precious little foe. So yeah, there's Malagor right there. So at least I know where he is, right? I can work with that. So what do we do now? Well, we can attack directly, but it's kind of not worth it to attack directly.
Is nothing.
So let's try this. No. That's gonna be a bit of a nuisance.
I got plans. Killing time.
Can we win that? Oh yeah, we definitely can. That's not my concern. Now, why do you want to auto-resolve this, you might ask? Well, there is a reason. Let me just save over here. Damn. He will attack the intern, so hopefully that will sort it out. I would not want to fight this manually. The reason is not because I can't win. That's that's not really my concern at all here. The reason is greenskins do have the chance of taking a settlement at the same tier it's at, so... But having to fight the same battle over and over again, as you might imagine, is a freaking level of frustration I would rather not engage in. So we can either attack this army, we can wait for Quake to send in reinforcements, or help you. Hilariously, the Skaven will help you, because he's at war with them. He's not at war with you, he's at war with them, and he's actually going to quite like you, because you're at war with the same faction. So... yeah, it's just one of those situations. What can you do here to reduce the frustration? Yeah, we're just gonna go for that. So, a couple of turns of, okay. I would probably recommend in this situation that you wait a couple more turns. Maybe get Quick on your side. I mean, you're not in a rush. There's no one's gonna attack you. No one's gonna threaten you. You have a bit of time to wait over here. You got money. You got resources. Use them. Like all this stuff with resources. The reason I push so hard in campaigns so quickly is to give myself time to be able to have the luxury of doing shit like this when it actually matters. So yes, we're declaring war on Durfum. Here, it's actually the smarter choice to keep the siege up, because you might get Quake to come closer to you, and you'll obviously lose less men, right? Like, you will suffer far fewer casualties the longer you keep this up. Like, there's no reason right now to attack right here. Maybe I can pull it off with, like, less than half my freaking army going down. But just kind of one of those cases, like, what is the benefit to do something like this, right? What is the benefit in going and raising that settlement to the ground? There isn't much of one. The only thing we want to ensure we do is to ensure we win before our WA goes down, because our chances of victory go down significantly once the WA expires. So that's something. Skarsnik's quest battle is one of the few quest battles in the game that I would actually ignore. And the reason that I would the reason I would ignore it, I'll just show the army that you have to face in that one. So the reason I would ignore that one in that situation, in that context, is because it's one of the harder ones. And you do gain money, but it's kind of not worth the casualties you're going to take right there. So that's a really passive army. Okay, so that's Pyrrhic victory. How much would we lose? Like, I don't care about the wall unit that I'm gonna lose. Okay, so we go over here. We loot and occupy. You can loot and occupy, and you can keep it the same tier. This is your actual objective. It's not. The objective is not to just take Karak 8 Peaks. The objective is to take Karak 8 Peaks at the same tier it's at. That will benefit you hugely. So, at this point, campaign is over. Congrats, you got your orcs. GG, well played in this affair. You can even get boar boys if you want to. Is that worth it? Is that building worth it? It's 4 turns for Lord Recruit rank. Nah, not really. Let's get some black orcs. And let me just show you, in the meantime, something about, like... And congrats, you got 3 full sacks of troops right now. You can even get a 4th one if you want to. But let me just show you something over here. We gotta move Skarsnik outside this element. Ignore the fact that I cannot resolve it. So you see this army. You can beat this army, but you have these Iron Drakes, these cannons, that will do a decent amount of damage against you. If you want to fight that battle, go ahead. I personally just don't think it's worth it early on. Later on, when you can easily win it without too many casualties and you just need that bit of extra cash, sure, undeniably so, go for it. Like, no disputing that one. But here, at this point, not really worth it. So I'm just gonna get rid of some of these units. We are going to get a rebellion next turn, so that's whatever. More experience for us, why not? And yeah, we can get some boars. That's a fun little experience right there. You can get rid of the snarling pump wagons and all of these guys. They don't matter, like literally. And what do you do now? You could argue about like, oh, I may want to save, like, you know, I may want to deal with Ingram. I'd recommend dealing with Quick first. He is kind of, like, some factions in the game are kind of hard-coded to seek to do the same thing over and over again. Like, every Skaven, or to seek certain high-value targets. I'd recommend the Paint the Boys skill for that. Control, not really necessary. Rebellions are pretty rare as is, and you can certainly control them pretty well. Dodging Geezer, Scouting, absolutely. A Foot of Gork is an exceptionally situational spell. Don't use it like it's candy, right? But yeah, you can get Squigs. You can even get Mangler Squigs right here to take advantage of, you know, the various power upgrades that do exist there. And yeah, we can turn around and declare war on Miao Ying, you know, get some more money in that situation, you know, get the gobos, or not, you know, get the boys. I would probably get the boys in that case. Anyway, so get the rebellion, deal with the rebellion. Yeah, you can consider this cheesy as hell. I certainly think getting 7 fucking armies because just because I Confederate Gorbad the level of bullshit. But that is what the AI does. It's up to you whether or not you do want to tolerate that or not. Recommendation past this point, get Galbraz. You don't care about Ekrund. Yes, that's gonna happen. You don't really, but keep in mind your capital has a pretty solid garrison. You can buff it up and you can get Mangler Squigs. Slayers are not gonna win that easily in a siege, especially if you start getting Black Orcs. So yeah, be gone. Deal with the rebellion over here. Get trolls. Like, stone trolls are great in a siege. And you might say, oh, well, what about slayers? Well, slayers, any dwarf unit, you gotta understand something. Dwarfs are great in sieges, but not under the control of the AI. Like, the AI is just pure crap here in terms of sieges. So here, I would recommend getting one of these elements to tier 3, start getting Black Orcs, all that kind of stuff, all that good stuff. That is how you play Skarsnik's campaign, and now you have stock stats on every single one of your armies. Isn't that a little wonderful tidbit right there? But yeah, just wait for the turn to expire and then go hit Skarbrand. Because Galbaraz gives you a couple of benefits that are very, very useful. So you can get Orc Shaman, you can get Goblin Big Boss, you can get hero capacity for Goblin Big Bosses as well in hero recruit rank, and that hero capacity for Shamans is also not something to sneeze at. Galbaraz is one of the most useful elements for greenskins in the game. Cuisine signing out, stay tuned for more.